Welcome back, Outlaws. On this episode, we're going to be harvesting some corn and showing you how to know when it's ready. So stay tuned. It's not always easy to tell when your corn is ripe. Unlike a tomato that turns red and gets a little soft, corn's a little bit different. So let's check the corn out and see how we can tell when it's ripe. We used to plant a lot more corn when there was more of us living at the house, but now it's just the two of us. So we stagger what we plant every 2 weeks. That way we don't end up with a lot of corn that's ripe at the same time. The first thing that I always check for, in looking at this one piece here, is you want to make sure that these tassels are all dry. And then what you want to do is you want to feel down here. Make sure that you can feel those kernels in there that are developed. A lot of times, the kernels at the very top won't develop, but that's not a big deal, so don't worry about it. The corn will still be just as good. Let's look at another piece that's not quite ready. Taking a look at this one, you can see that the tassels are still light. They haven't dried out yet, and they're not a dark brown. A lot of times your corn won't develop up here, or it's got spotty kernels going through here. Each one of these tassels corresponds to each kernel of corn. So sometimes what we do is we'll take one of the flowers, break it off, and go ahead and touch these tassels. The pollen will hit each tassel, and then what that will do is make sure that your corn is full all the way up. Now that we discussed a little bit of what to look for, let's look at this corn again. And one more thing you can do if you're not sure and you don't want to pick it just yet is you can always peel this back just a little bit to take a peek. So let's get this peeled back. And there you go. You can see that that corn is ripe and ready to go. Another test you could do is you can pop one of these, and if it squirts juice out, then it's ready to go. So let's go ahead and pick this corn and see what it looks like. So you want to grab the stalk right here and just pull down, just like that. That way you don't injure the rest of the plant, and then this one can continue to ripen. So let's look at this. We'll go ahead and peel this back. And look at that. That's beautiful. That's going to taste really good with our dinner tonight. So let's go ahead and pick one more and see what that turned out. But you can see also up here at the top, like I was saying, a lot of the ones at the top don't develop. But if you look, there's no bare spots. This is going to be a good piece of corn. All right, let's walk down here. These tomatoes are ready too. We'll have to pick them. Let's take a look. Let's check this one out. Yeah, that one feels pretty good. The tassels aren't as dried out and brown, but after checking it out, it feels like it's pretty well done. So let's see what this one looks like. Another beautiful ear of corn. Pretty much all the kernels are in there. It's developed, and there's just a little bit at the top, but that's going to be great. And that's when you know your corn is ready to eat. We hope you enjoyed this short video on how we harvest corn, and we hope it gave you some useful tips. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing to the channel, giving it a like, and sharing it with a friend. And as always, thanks for watching.